When teaching body basics, it's best if you have a poster available that has all of those steps listed out that we had talked about on the previous slide, like using the eye contact, correct posture, facing the person, the appropriate tone of voice, and so on. That way they have a visual that they can refer to and look at, and you can always refer to that during your lesson, because at every level that we look at in social entry, we're going to go back to looking at those body basics and exactly how we should look whenever we start a conversation, join in a conversation, or recognize feelings and emotions. So you can create a poster, or I know that our book also has printables that you can make copies of to use. But first, model each piece of the body basics. That way your students know what is appropriate and what is inappropriate. I like to model the appropriate version and what's not appropriate. That way they can kind of differentiate between both. After you model it, discuss with your students what they noticed was correct or incorrect. Then you can create a list of do's and don'ts in body basics. This will help the students kind of have a memory or a bank of information of what they can do and what they should not do. A lot of the times that schema or that background information is not there, and they're not able to draw upon what's appropriate and what's not. So teaching both is really best for our learners. And then lastly, have the students role play those steps. That way they can practice and then further generalize that later when they're in the classroom. You can even give it as homework. I know in our books it has some self-monitoring homework checklists, so you can give your students a checklist. So after you model it, discuss it, role play it, practice it, they can take that home and practice those and kind of monitor, well, did I have eye contact when I talked to a peer? Did I use an appropriate tone of voice? And then they're responsible for checking it off and making sure that they've done it.